So we're passionate about democratizing energy access and really focused on the social impact that comes from transforming rural clinics and classrooms by providing low-cost, reliable solar. And as a product company, we've realized that the weakness in the market is that so many of these have been projects that have come with expensive project management and site surveys and installation of discrete components. And we wanted to take all the guesswork away from solar. So if putting panels on the roof is a manual labor job, we can put the charge controller, the inverter, the lithium battery, all in one system that can be self-installed on the wall and can really transform energy access for these SMEs, these social institutions like schools and clinics, and long-term for homes as well. So the real challenge for us in the West and East African market is actually blowback from so many of the initial solar installations. So if you look at Nigeria, a country which effectively runs on generators, there's failed solar streetlight projects, there's small installations of businesses and homes that have been poorly done, and so there's a lot of reluctance to embrace solar. And so the irony is that the countries that have the best irradiance in the world actually have more skepticism of solar than mature markets like the UK. And that's why, the reason we're entering this space, instead of say a Chinese electronics firm, is to provide the intelligence. And so our vision is that by putting a computer inside this energy storage system, which we call the solar enabler, and by connecting it with an app and having 3G, that the homeowners are actually empowered with energy, that they can leapfrog the West by being able to switch the lights off remotely. And then instead of having to surge protect everything in their home and having no idea what the grid's going to do, that they can cut the cord and effectively go off-grid. It's all about storage. So panels are effectively commoditized. The real challenge is storage. And this doesn't come up in the UK because everything is grid connected. We're just shifting electrons. But when 621 million people in Africa lack grid electricity, everything is about the batteries. And especially as people want to come home in the evening and watch TV, they want refrigeration. So for me, this is about enabling dignity. These people can buy all these low-cost Chinese white goods, microwaves and kettles and shirt irons, but they don't have the energy to run them. And a generator just doesn't make sense for things like a fridge. So if you can solve the storage problem, and that's where lithium comes in. So we're seeing, what's really exciting for me is on the traditional battery technology, these are simple chemical components, and they're made by niche players, and they rise with the price of inflation. Whereas lithium is being pursued by Samsung, LG, BYD, these Panasonic, these giants, and they all make basically the same exact cell battery size. So they're in a downward death spiral in terms of pricing, and we're already seeing the impact of it, yet no one is using lithium really in Africa. And so what we want to do in a big way is provide the kind of Tesla Powerwall, the generator convenience with a high level of energy, but in a much more plug-and-play fashion.